Hey guys, I'm back with my WWE Smackdown live review for the first of the 8th 2017, guys. And Smackdown this week was a lot better than Raw. I would have to say, it was a lot better. I really enjoyed Smackdown. I thought it was really good. And yeah, overall good show. So we started off Smackdown Live with AJ Styles defending his United States Championship against Kevin Owens. I thought that this was a really good match here to really start off the night. Um, I didn't like the finish at the end of it, but I'm going to get to that at the end. But overall, I thought it was a real good match. These two guys, whenever you have an AJ Styles Kevin Owens match, you're going to have a good match. I know they had a bad match. I think it was a battleground, but that's because of the crowd and they couldn't get into it. But this match was a really good match, and it really recovered from their battleground match. They really redeemed themselves, and I knew they would have. But like I said, Matt Kyoto takes a ref bump, and after that, AJ rolls up Kevin Owens, but KO had his shoulder up. After the commercial break, KO's basically shouting at Shane and Daniel Bryan, and he says that, and then Shane's like, you know what, KO is gonna. Daniel Bryan says, you know what, KO is gonna be. AJ versus KO one more time, and Shane's gonna be the special guest referee, and also that's gonna lead up to Shane versus KO at SmackDown's next pay per view, which is I think it's Hell in a Cell, but no, it won't be Hell in a Cell. I don't know what the next pay per view is. I'll probably look it up later. But yeah, um, yeah, I think that's going to be KO versus Shane McMahon feud. I think that's going to be pretty awesome. They teased that last week when Shane and KO were in the was in Shane's office, and they kind of teased that last week. So I like how they're going to slowly build this up, but I don't know if this is going to drag up the Survivor Series or this is just going to be like a so after SummerSlam thing, going into Hell in a Cell. I think they should just spoil it off Hell in a Cell if they're gonna do it that way. And then that Survivor Series have Jericho and KO if you want to do that again. Um, just my opinion. Then we had the women's match. It was Charlotte and no, it was Aiden English versus Sami Zayn first. Aiden English gets a shocking win. The Fashion Police has some awesome segments here. I just want to talk about this real quick. Basically, apparently Fandango went missing, and they're trying to find out where Fandango was. So Tyler Breeze has this weird dream about the Ascension and Fandango dancing, and one of the Ascension were having like maple syrup and on a plank of wood or whatever it was. I don't know what the hell that was, but I found that hilarious as hell, and I really want to see the Fashion Police get a tag team title shot sooner rather than later, because you know what, they're super over right now in the tag team division. Then we had the awesome Usos promo talking about the New Day. Thought it was pretty good. Then we had the women's match. It was Becky and Naomi versus Natalia and Carmella. I didn't really pay attention too much to this match. I was kind of like in and out talking to a couple friends online, so I didn't really pay attention to the match. Moving on to the next part of the show, and we had the main event, and it was Jinder Mahal. Actually, before we get to that, it was not Randy, it was Rusev and Chad Gable in a singles match. I thought that this Chad Gable push is getting pretty well. WWE, they're slowly pushing Chad Gable as the singles guy. He's using the ankle a lot now with Kurt Angle. I don't know if he was using that before. Maybe he was. I don't know. But like I said, him and Rusev had a solid match. I enjoyed it, and Rusev went over, but I can see that the crowd is chanting "Let's go Gable" chants. The slow game had behind Chad Gable as a singles wrestler. Now I wish I could say that for Jason Jordan on Raw, but only time could tell, in my opinion. Maybe you'd have to turn Jason Jordan heel, and that's how that would work out on the Raw side of things. But for the SmackDown side of things, Chad Gable looks like he's working out pretty well for him. And maybe we're gonna have Chad Gable versus AJ Styles down the road for the United States Championship. Who knows? But yeah, just bright things for Chad Gable. And after that, Rusev basically says that he's got no SummerSlam opponent. And then Randy Orton comes out and he says that, well, you've never faced me before, and I'll be your SummerSlam opponent. Basically just simple booking there. Randy Orton just calls him out for SummerSlam. And then after commercial break, they do announce it's going to be Randy Orton versus Rusev. And I say Jinder Mahal again. I don't know why. I do not want to see another Randy Orton Jinder Mahal match. And hopefully Randy Orton can get a match, hopefully a good match out of, hopefully Rusev and Randy Orton can get a good match, because this year has been probably the worst year for Randy Orton. I know he won the Royal Rumble earlier in the year, but he's had the worst pay-per-view matches ever. He has no chemistry with Bray Wyatt. He had no chemistry with Jinder. I hope that he has good chemistry with Rusev. I hope. But now saying that, he probably won't have good chemistry with Rusev. Who knows? But I think they'll have a good match. Then we had the main event, and it was Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena. The big dream match, which I said last week should have been going for like a WrestleMania SummerSlam. I still say that should have happened. And I know they're probably going to do that one day. But I know why they did this for a big rating. They want a big rating pop, so they thought, you know what, we're going to have two of our three big bay faces face off against each other with Shinsuke Nakamura and a John Cena. And if you guys know, I've got a cold right now, guys, so that's why this is my tissue. Sorry about that. But yeah, back to this match here. And I know a lot of people like, I know a lot of people like Shinsuke Nakamura. They see that he's not connected with the crowd. But after this match tonight, you've got to agree with me, guys, that Shinsuke Nakamura is improving on the main roster. Now, we're not going to get the Nakamura from it looks like we're kind of getting the Nakamura from NXT, but we're not going to get the Nakamura from New Japan. If everybody thinks we're going to get that Nakamura, also we're going to still get some of that, but kind of a torn down version of that. But like I said, Shinsuke Nakamura, just give the guy time, and if he's in there with the right opponent and the right storyline, I can see, the fans get behind Nakamura. The theme song, when that theme song, plays, the crowd fucking erupt for Nakamura. He's like the fucking, he is like the top three babyfaces on that Smackdown brand with AJ Styles and John Cena. And when he had that match with John Cena, the crowd were fucking popping Nakamura and John Cena, not just John Cena, but Shinsuke Nakamura. We had a few quiet Nakamura chants, but over the next couple weeks, hopefully, those Nakamura chants get pretty badass, and we get kind of like fucking screaming Nakamura chants. And after that, Cena Nakamura, they did some good wrestling and stuff like that. After that, Cena hits 2 AAs, Nakamura kicks out, then Nakamura goes for a King Shuffle, gets the win, and Shinsuke Nakamura is your new number one contender for the WWE Championship. He will face Jinder at SummerSlam. I thought, in my opinion, that this is a good decision. I know there's going to go for Cena versus Jinder, but I don't really want to see that, really. I don't want to Nakamura versus Jinder is a different match. It's a different feud, and having Nakamura actually win the title at SummerSlam is way better than having another John Cena title reign at SummerSlam, in my opinion. Like, if you ask me, do I want to see Cena have a 17th world title reign and beat Flair's record, or do you want to establish Shinsuke Nakamura as the top guy on the Smackdown brand and become a big star for the WWE on the main roster? Then I will say, yeah, Nakamura, because you know what, Nakamura is a fucking awesome talent. Until WWE creative realize that, and some of the fans realize that what they've got on their hands, then you get to see what I have seen in Japan and what I've seen in NXT and how great he is. Because also the casual fan doesn't know what a Shinsuke Nakamura is, and obviously when they see him at SummerSlam, they say, hey, this guy's pretty cool, and let's see where it goes from here. But obviously the company's got to get behind Nakamura and stuff like that. So that's my SmackDown Live review for the 1st of the 8th, 2017, guys. What do you guys think of SmackDown this week? Did you guys like it? Check out my SummerSlam playlist down in the comment section below, down in the description box. I will have a link to that in the description box. Check out my Raw review from this week, that god-awful show that was terrible. And thank you guys for watching now. Check you later.